back at it again. Back on board with another topic. So I was literally just thinking. I had this talking point I had to get off my chest. So check this out. And it's going to be a lot of passion behind this one right here, because this one right here is ridiculous. And it's because a lot of women, the modern day women period, suffers from this, but it's especially rampant in the black community, you feel me? So that's why a nigga a little passionate about it, you feel me? So check this out. So let me tell y'all the main reason why most modern men, they refuse to settle down. They refuse to, give a female 100% of themselves, or whatever the situation is, right? They refuse to really, put their all their focus into one girl. It's because a lot of y'all females, if not all of y'all, right? And I know this from personal experience. You have it in your mind, right, that you're free and you don't belong to nobody, right? And a lot of y'all not gonna like this shit, but I'm here to break it down to you today. Baby girl, you's a woman, all right? You belong to your man, or a man. You belong to him. Like, you know how your vehicle belong to you? Like, you know how your shoes belong to you? Like, it's your shoes? You supposed to belong to your man. And a lot of y'all don't like the way that shit sound, because you living in the matrix. Now, let me explain what I mean by a matrix. You feel me? I know some of y'all, understand, but let me just break it down for the ones that don't. So, a matrix, right? You're living in your own little reality, right? You wake up, you wake up, you go to your little Walmart, you go to your little Publix, you got your little Foot Locker, you got your little McDonald's and Wendy's, you got your little job, and you got your little car, and you got your little bills that you paying. And then when you cut the TV on, they giving you narratives and feeding you notions, right? You end up, the majority of people end up living in their own reality, right? Whatever they think is correct, that's their reality, right? That's the way society has made it, right? But they have force-fed a lot of women that they're free and liberated, right? So we have a lot of our women, especially black women, walking around today like they don't belong to nobody. You feel me? And this is a tragedy, because in all reality, right, outside of this matrix that you live in, right, law of the land, state of nature, you belong to a man, because in state of nature, you are the weaker vessel. You are the lesser. You can't survive by yourself. A woman cannot survive by herself outside of this government. The government allows women to have this false perception that they're independent when really they're not, right? And it's sad I gotta say this, I'm not hating against women or whatever, but it's just the way shit go. So back on topic, right? Baby girl, you belong to your man, and that's just the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? There is nothing outside of you. There is nothing outside of your man. There is nothing outside of your man, bro. There is nothing outside of a man for you. Your purpose on this planet, your purpose on this earth, right, is to be a helper to a man and to stay down with him. And the main reason why a lot of men don't want to hold a woman down and put all this focus into women, because we can't rely on y'all when you have a mindset like that. And I know this from personal experience. Like, you got women leaving men for foolish things that we as a society accept as normal. Like, you got women leaving men for differences, and they just they grew apart, right? And oh, he lied or something, some foolishness. A whole bunch of excuses on why it's okay for a woman to leave a man, right? And in the back of our minds as men, we know that's not supposed to be that way. We don't want to get into a relationship with a woman that we can't rely on. So when she sees us in our bad times, right? And bad times doesn't necessarily have to mean financial bad times. It could just be you're witnessing the true essence of that man's being. He's not a perfect person, right? You're going to there's going to be some things about him that you don't find attractive. There's going to be some things about him that you don't like. But that does not give a woman the jurisdiction to get up and leave a man because she is unhappy or some ridiculous thing, some ridiculous selfish reason. I'm unhappy. All right, so what about him? What about him? It's funny because you knew that nigga loved you. All these, hey, listen up, fellas. Listen up, fellas. Well, before these females go, they know that you love them, but they're selfish. And the only thing that they can think about is me. What satisfies me, right? Oh my God, yo, these females don't even know, bro. Like, I don't even have the proper vocabulary to express, like, what the hell is going on in society right now, like, to express how wrong this is, bro. It's wrong on every in every angle. Like, bro, it is so wrong. A woman does not have the jurisdiction to get up, naturally have the jurisdiction to get up and just leave a man. That's why back in the day, you have one man to all 50 women. You have one man to 100 women. Because it's not natural for a woman to get up and go find another boyfriend. Listen, or to find another husband, or whatever the situation is. And when you go watch the TV, or you go on social media, they give you this false perception like it can work out. The women in your family that you're listening to are also giving you this false perception because misery loves company. They're going to tell you, yeah, you know, the world's bigger. It's more than him out here. And there's not more than him out there. You're going to run into another guy with worse problems than what you're already used to, because now you have to adjust to a whole nother man. And now you still have to hold him down. If he cheats on you, you have to hold him down. If he makes a mistake, you have to hold him down. If it's 15 years from now, you have to hold him down. You just can't get up and say, I'm unhappy. And fellas, check this out. If a female got up and left her ex-boyfriend, right? She got up and left him, and you can put two and two together. Don't listen to her story. And like whatever the hell, fellas, we in the red pill atmosphere, we understand not to listen to no female story. You feel me? We know not to do that. Just put two and two together. You know what the hell happened, right? Put two and two together. You know what happened. She got up and left that nigga. You feel me? Why do you think that she would love you or not leave you? Listen, females don't love you, they love themselves, right? And I don't want to think that all women are like this, but the majority of them are. They love themselves, and it's proven within their actions, right? She doesn't love you. She loves the idea of you and how you make her feel in that moment. If you do or say something that rubs her the wrong way, she's already in the back of her mind thinking about giving you the goddamn pink slip, bro. She's thinking about clearing it on you. She's going to be looking for other suitors. How do you think, bro? Yo, bro, why do you think that most of the time when you and your girlfriend break up, right? Her next boyfriend is a nigga that she knew when you and her were together. And what she's going to say is, well, you know, me and him, we were friends. I never spoke to him in that way. I never cheated on you or whatever. Yeah, but big coincidence that you and him ended up together, right? Big coincidence, right? She's lying, bro. She's lying. Females always have suitors. You feel me? So with all this being said, this is the main reason why men don't want to settle down on one female, bro. Because it's shaky with y'all. We don't know what the hell y'all thinking, because in the back of your mind, you feel like you don't belong to us. We want a woman that belongs to us. My PlayStation is not gonna get up and walk out the door because it belongs to me. Neither is my car or whatever. I know a lot of y'all stupid people are gonna be like, oh, those are inanimate objects. Nigga, my dog is not gonna get up and leave. He's not gonna do that and never come back. He's never gonna do that shit. The average person's dog doesn't do that, right? Like, come on, bro, because he belongs to you. You feel me? The dog belongs to you. Anything that belongs to you is not supposed to get up and leave. All right? That's not something that belongs to you. That's something that you're leasing, something that you're renting. But you were renting that girl, right? And I don't get it, because a lot of y'all females, y'all don't want to be called hoes. You want to be looked at and treated with respect as a woman, and you get up and you leave your man. You're letting men rent you out. So what happens with your current man? What if he does something you don't like? You're gonna go back out on the dating market like a big slut, like a big hoe. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You feel me? Listen, I already said this in my past videos. A female can never upgrade. She can't do it because of the law of the land. Even if she had a guy and he was down bad or whatever the situation is, right? And she end up finding a new guy that has more money, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's upgraded, right? That guy's mindset could be on a lower level than her last guy. He could be vibrating on a lower frequency. He could be less. He could have less morals, right? He can, and just the fact that he'll be willing to take, just the fact that he has a lot of money and he's willing to take a used girl seriously makes him not a valuable man, because no valuable man is going to do that. He's going to value himself too much, and he's going to ask himself the question in the back of his mind like, yo, shawty, what happened to your last man? You're such a great girl. You're so pretty. You're sexy. Your ass is fat. You know what I mean? You smell good. You smile every time. Like what happened? What happened with you and your last? Why did your last man? Why would he let you go? Right? And it's always going to be, oh, it was his fault. He's abusive. And this, that's always the shit. It's always the same excuse. So like I said, today, what I want to talk about today is just why men don't, I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but hopefully, y'all follow me. Why modern men refuse to, really give a female his 100% focus, one woman, because it's too risky. All right? I know it's not even like if you do everything properly, it's not even like you're guaranteed to keep the girl. You could pay all the bills, you could do all that shit, and you're still not guaranteed to keep the girl, because they're so flaky, and in the back of their mind, they just feel like that they're entitled to the world, and they're free, and they can do whatever a man does, and if they're not happy, they can get up and leave. These women are made of nothing. They're made of nothing. Women of old, not when I say women, I mean just your grandma's grandma, your grandma's mom, right? Like, bro, like the women a couple years ago, bro. It wasn't 500 years ago. It wasn't 1,000 years ago. It was like 100 years ago. You feel me? 150 years ago. They were made of tougher stuff. You feel me? They didn't wake up one morning and say, I don't feel like it. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I just don't feel like it. Yeah, Esco. It's just the way I understand, Esco. I understand, but it's just the way I feel right now. It's just the way I feel. Man, I had some bitches tell me that, bro. Straight up, word for word, bro. I had a bitch tell me, what if I can find someone nicer? Oh, my God. Yo. Go find someone nicer. You feel me? Because they going to realize there ain't really nothing for them, except for a bunch of beta males and niggas like me that's just not going to commit to you. You feel me? We just going to have a good time. All right. So yeah, ladies, your purpose on earth is a man. You belong to your man, and it will make you happy to belong to a man. Just stay in a woman's place. Seek your enjoyment out of life through other women. If you're married, seek your enjoyment through your children and through other married women. Go have fun times with them. Go have conversation with them. Right? Don't be out here trying to date men, because every man that you date is more and more trauma. It's not the same as men. We don't. It's not as a traumatic experience. Females, you guys are emotional beings, right? And they really, this video is getting a little bit too long, but we've really been duped and lied to about the nature of human beings and the dynamic between men and women, because we are not the same at all. The only thing that we share the same is that we're human beings, we're Homo sapiens, but we're not the same. Women are emotional beings. Right? They don't perceive relationships the same. They don't. Sex is not the same to them. It's not like us, fellas. You understand? They're different than us. They don't get horny off of the same stuff that we get horny from. Right? They're not attracted to the same shit that we're attracted to. Right? Like they're not the same. But yeah, women, stay with your man, belong to him, stay in a woman's place. You'll be happier than the women out here talking about they liberated and free. Because guess what? They're never gonna find a man that satisfies them, and they're never gonna learn that they just gotta sit down and stay with the man that they're with. Stay with him. If he cheats on you, you stay with him, right? You stay with him as long as that nigga he not slinging raw dick on a prostitute. He's not slinging raw dick on everybody. As long as he ain't being sloppy with it and he ain't bringing on no jits to you, bro. If that nigga's doing everything he's supposed to do, bro, stop worrying about what the hell he got going on, and stop trying to find an excuse to leave your man. The attention that you're getting from the men at your workplace, from the men that holler at you when you're walking on the road, that's sexual attention. Do not mistake that with genuine, interest, trying to get to know you and marry you, right? A lot of these men, they're just sexually attracted to you. And a lot of men, they will pump and dump you. And like I said, a pump and dump doesn't have to be one night or 1 week. It could be a whole year. It could be 2 years. He pumped and dumped you. He used you, left you. You never demanded a ring. He used you. You guys had fun. He had fun with you. And now he's gone. And now you're back on the dating market. You feel me? But this video is long. Let's go and enjoy the out, yo.